Beloved Masters of Light, beloved bearers of the flame of remembrance, I, Archangel Michael, come forth this day with the radiance of the first ray, holding within my essence the sword of truth and the shield of divine light. I surround you with a field of protection that emanates directly from the heart of the Creator, a luminous current of infinite love and sacred purpose. As the tides of earthly transformation accelerate, it is vital that you learn to protect and fortify the most precious sanctuary you hold within your heart, the dwelling place of your soul's divine spark. The heart is more than a vessel of emotion. It is the sacred chamber where your soul communicates with your human awareness. It is the inner altar where divine light merges with form, and it is the gateway through which the Creator's presence anchors into your life. When your heart is shielded and luminous, you walk in clarity and in grace. When it is unguarded, distorted energies of fear, doubt, and illusion may cloud your perception and drain your life force. Thus, beloved ones, I offer you this message: to protect your heart with divine light is not to close yourself off from the world, but to open yourself in truth to the currents of love that flow eternally from Source. The sacred function of the heart center is the focal point of your multidimensional being. It is the bridge between your physical self and your higher aspects. Within the sacred heart lies the seed atom of your soul's essence, the radiant spark of the divine. This spark cannot be extinguished, though it may be veiled or dimmed by the burdens of fear, anger, or grief. Your heart is both a receiver and a transmitter. It receives the Creator's frequency of love and radiates it outward into the world. Every act of kindness, every compassionate thought, every moment of forgiveness ripples outward, forming geometries of light that influence the collective field of humanity. The more your heart is filled with divine light, the greater your capacity to heal, inspire, and anchor peace. Beloveds, many of you are highly sensitive. You feel the currents of the world around you, the sorrow of others, the chaos of societies, the collective fears of humanity. Your sensitivity is a gift, for it allows you to serve as an instrument of healing. Yet without discernment, you may absorb the burdens of others and mistake them for your own. To protect your heart with divine light is to shield your sacred centers so that you remain open to compassion while not being weighed down by energies that are not yours to carry. The sword and the shield of light I, Michael, offer to you two gifts, the sword of light and the shield of divine radiance. These are not weapons of battle, but tools of remembrance and empowerment. The sword of light severs cords of fear, illusion, and distortion that have attached to your energy field. With intention, you may call upon this sword to cut away the dense threads of worry, resentment, or self-doubt. Each cut is an act of liberation, allowing your heart to breathe freely again in the presence of truth. The shield of divine radiance is formed from the crystalline frequencies of the Creator's love. It surrounds your auric field with a mantle of light, filtering energies that approach you. This shield does not isolate you from life but refines what reaches your heart, allowing only those vibrations aligned with harmony, truth, and love to enter deeply. When you stand within this shield, you are both open and protected, receptive and sovereign. Beloved Masters, call upon these gifts daily. Visualize the sword of light clearing your field. Feel the shield of radiance wrapping around you like a garment of shimmering peace. As you do, your heart becomes a beacon rather than a sponge, a transmitter of light rather than a vessel weighed down by shadows. The discipline of heart protection to protect your heart with divine light is a spiritual discipline, not a one-time act. It requires daily remembrance, intention, and alignment. Just as you tend to your body with food and rest, so too must you tend to your inner sanctuary with prayer, meditation, and sacred breath. Begin each day in alignment. Before engaging the world, pause to center your awareness in your heart. Breathe deeply and call upon the Creator's light to fill you. Invite my presence, if you wish, to stand beside you. Visualize a radiant flame igniting within your heart, expanding to surround your entire being. Discern what you carry. Throughout your day, notice the energies you take in. Are they your own emotions, or do they belong to others? If you feel weighed down, use the sword of light to cut away attachments that are not aligned with your truth. Speak words of light. Your voice is an instrument of creation. Speak to your heart with kindness, Declare aloud, I am a vessel of divine light. I am shielded in love. Only truth and harmony dwell within me. These words strengthen your energetic shield and instruct your subconscious to remain aligned with your soul. Release through forgiveness. Protection is not achieved by building walls of bitterness. If someone wounds you, offer forgiveness not to condone harmful behavior, but to free your heart from carrying the weight of anger. Forgiveness purifies the heart and restores the flow of light. The heart is a portal to higher realms. When your heart is shielded and luminous, it becomes a portal through which you may access higher realms of wisdom. In meditation, focus upon the center of your chest. Visualize a doorway of radiant light opening within. Step through this doorway in your awareness, and you will find yourself entering your sacred heart temple, the inner sanctuary where your soul communes with your higher self. Here, beloved ones, you may ask for guidance. You may feel the presence of angels and masters who walk beside you. You may rest in silence, allowing divine love to heal and rejuvenate you. Each visit strengthens your connection to the higher frequencies and infuses your earthly life with clarity and joy. Your heart is not only a receiver but a transmitter. As you open to the inflow of divine light, it radiates outward, blessing your relationships, your environment, and the collective consciousness. To protect your heart is not only an act of self-care, it is an act of service. For when your heart shines brightly, you contribute to the elevation of humanity. Challenges of the shifting earth. Beloved masters, the earth is moving through waves of profound transformation. Old structures are dissolving, hidden shadows are surfacing, new paradigms are emerging. During such times, fear may surge like stormy waters, seeking to overwhelm hearts that are unprepared. Yet know this, these storms cannot extinguish the light of your soul. They can only reveal where you are called to strengthen your connection with Source. Each challenge you encounter is an invitation to anchor more deeply in divine light. Each uncertainty is a doorway to trust. Each loss opens the way to a greater renewal. Protecting your heart does not mean avoiding the world's turmoil. It means engaging it from a place of sovereignty. When you stand shielded in divine light, you may walk through chaos without being consumed by it. You may extend compassion to those in pain without losing yourself in their suffering. You may become a pillar of stability amidst shifting tides, a beacon guiding others toward calm waters. The joy of living with a protected heart. What does it feel like to live with a heart protected by divine light? It is a life of clarity, where you sense truth without confusion. It is a life of peace, where external storms cannot shake your inner stillness. It is a life of radiance, where your presence uplifts those around you without effort. When your heart is shielded, you live from love rather than fear. You no longer seek validation outside of yourself, for you feel the constant embrace of the Creator within. You no longer fear rejection, for you know you are eternally cherished. You no longer cling to illusions of control, for you trust the greater flow of divine order. This is the freedom that awaits you. This is the empowerment of a heart aligned with Source. A call to guardianship. Beloved ones, I call you to become guardians of your own sacred hearts. Just as a priest tends the flame of an altar, so too must you tend the flame within. This flame is not yours alone, it is part of the great fire of humanity's ascension. Each time you protect your heart and radiate light, you strengthen the collective shield of Earth itself. Do not underestimate your contribution. A single heart filled with divine light can illuminate an entire room. A single act of forgiveness can ripple across generations. A single breath of peace can calm the storms of conflict. You are not small. You are vast. You are the embodiment of Creator light in human form. Stand, therefore, as guardians of your own heart, of your families, of your communities, and of your beloved planet. Let your heart be a sanctuary where others may feel safe to awaken. Let your shield of light extend outward, forming a net of protection for all beings. Closing benediction. Beloved masters of light, as you hear my words, I am with you. I place my hand upon your heart and infuse it with the fire of divine truth. I lift the sword before you, severing the chains of fear that still bind you. I raise the shield around you, shimmering with crystalline radiance. You are safe. You are sovereign. You are loved. Protect your heart with divine light, not as an act of fear, but as an act of devotion to the truth of who you are. Let this light be your guide, your strength, and your joy. Walk as radiant beings, guardians of the sacred flame, for in doing so, you help weave the tapestry of Earth's ascension. I am Michael, servant of the Creator, your brother in light. Stand tall, beloved ones. Shine brightly. And know that you are eternally held within the embrace of divine love.